What is going on, guys? Carlos here from Live Gaming Paradise, and we are back again with another Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild tutorial. And this time we are going to the Korok Forest, and we're gonna go and get our sword a little bit more power. So let's see what we can get in here. You know, we're gonna do the beginner trials of the sword, and this is quite a tough one. And it's only the beginner trials. I've started working on the mid trials, and those ones are even harder. So what we're doing is EX trial of the sword, and it's the first trial. So I mean, you will have to have some skill to do them, but it is tough. It is. I didn't expect them to be this tough as the beginning trials, but you get a rest by halfway through and you get to collect a few things, but it's still very difficult. For if you just start playing this game, then it's going to be very difficult for you to get it, to do it. Maybe you haven't even got the the sword itself, the master sword, so you might not be able to even start this. So here we go. So this is the first trial, and I think it's divided in 12 levels. So you can't save at all. So once you start, and if you fail on the last level, that's it. You're gonna have to start it all over from the beginning. It won't allow you to save at all. You can only save once you complete the first trial. So like the beginner trials, your sword is going to be a bit more powerful, and you can save at the end. And obviously you don't have to do the mid trials straight after. You can just save them. So the first one, it's not very difficult. Just pick up this the tree branch on the right hand side here. There's going to be one to the left on that tree glistening, and you see these guys in here. Just run and try to get as many weapons as possible, because if you get as many weapons, then they can't get the weapons, and that means that you got a better chance to defeat these guys. But they're not very difficult, but it's always nice to not let them get any weapons whatsoever, and like that it'll be much easier for you. Even just one getting a weapon, look at what's happening. This guy's is attacking me ferociously. So once you defeat those three guys, then that's it. The platform on the floor will light up, and you'll be able to get onto the second level. Make sure that you destroy every single thing around here. There's going to be things hidden in boxes like food, because you've got nothing. You start with nothing, with no weapons, with nothing at all. You really need to prove yourself in these levels. The second one, they get worse incrementally. So this is floor 2, and in here you got the weapons that you've collected on floor 1, but it becomes a bit harder. So it's really, you really have to know what you're doing. But if you follow my lead, you should pass these trials without much trouble. It's going to be a very long video, I'm afraid. That was the only way to do the complete trials. I could do floor by floor, but like that it will just be like 12 levels or 12 videos separately. So I didn't want to do it like that. I wanted to do it all in one chunk and try to speed up the video 2 times, and like that you can still see it, but it's not going to be as tedious as leaving it all, so you can see exactly what's going on. Just make sure that these guys don't get a chance to pick up any weapons. If they do, then you're in trouble, because you've got very little hearts, a few bits of food, but nothing that can fill your heart again. So save your energy, collect as much food as you possibly can. In here you can see that there's a platform here. If you shoot the bridge here, with a couple of arrows. See, I've only got 9. Losing 2 arrows is criminal, but there's boxes up here and you can collect other things up here. So see, you got loads of food and you got 10 arrows. So sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. You just have to like take a chance and see whether, you know, if you've got 2 arrows, maybe it's not worth it, because if there are no arrows inside of the boxes, then you're not going to be able to, then you're going to lose the 2 that you've got, and they might be very useful afterwards. So floor 2 was done, so now floor 3. You just shoot the first jelly and then the fire ones will come. Don't let them get close to you. Just keep on shooting them. So we got 15 arrows. Keep on shooting them until there's no more. And then there's going to be another bunch of them coming once you destroy the last one. So just keep on shooting them. And this level is pretty much done. You just have to shoot these things and not let them get close to you, because if they explode close to you, then that's it, you're done. Once you do that, the platform will light up, and in this level I don't think you can collect anything. I might be wrong. I looked around as well. See, I'm trying to save. You cannot save right now. So I don't know if there's any boxes around here. I don't think so. I couldn't see any fruit as well. So floor 3 is done, and let's go to floor 4. This one is a little bit more complex. There's quite a few of them, so just go slowly. There's a big one. Actually, no, in this level. They're all the small ones. They're easier. If you've got any arrows, try and get rid of the guy at a distance with an arrow, and that guy won't alert the other ones above him. But you still got a lookout that is on these stairs here next to you. That's it. This guy's almost done, and that's it. He's done. Go and collect the weapons if you feel brave, and then climb up these stairs in here, because there's going to be one guy right at the top, and he can warn the others that he saw you. He's already warning the others, but try to get rid of him, and just, you know, get out of the way. If you throw one of these things, they will explode and create a draft, and then you'll be able to go up there. I tried to go up there, but it's very difficult. So they're coming down to you, don't worry. They will find you. So collect the weapons. As soon as you hit them a couple of times, you can collect the weapons, and you will you stand a better chance of not getting killed, because if they've got weapons, and especially these purplish ones, blue purplish ones, they're deadly. There's one guy shooting arrows. You can collect these arrows as well, and try and collect as many bows as possible. You know, I went through hell to try to get this bow in here, because it fell right there. So if it falls in the staircase, just crouch and you should be able to get it. I was going crazy because I needed that bow, so I crouched, I went to the side, and I could finally pick it up. So if you keep on going up, there's going to be a couple more guys up here. This one, you know, these metal boxes, sometimes they contain things, other times they contain nothing, and they make you break your own weapons. But be careful with these guys here. They are really deadly. There's another lookout here. Get rid of it. And a few more. See, I'm trying to break this box and it's still not happening. So I'm trying with this one, and finally I managed to do it. There's some fire arrows here. They're very handy. The guy's coming back up again to you. Just set him on fire and get rid of him. That's it. That's all done now. So now we can go down, but first collect everything that you possibly can. There's loads of boxes and things in this level, so it's worth collecting as many weapons as you possibly can, and as much food as you possibly can. There's something shining over there as well. There are a couple of arrows, and this level is done as well. So once you do this level, just, you know, eat as much as you can. The next level is going to be tough, so try to get as much energy as you possibly can, because, you know, these things are not going to go away. So if you can just eat everything that you've got, then at least you know you've got what hearts you're going to have. Because if you lose here in floor 5, then it's really bad, because floor 6 is like the respite where you can collect a few things, and if you lose here, then it's going to be really silly, because you could easily have gone to floor 6 and have a lot more energy and a lot more goodies and food and stuff like that. Get rid of these guys here as quickly as you can. 2 arrows left. That one is almost done. Oh, and I've got no more arrows, so I need to just get a couple more. I just need to hit him one more time. And this guy in here is really bad, man. If they come chase you, I think this is a skull to the left, like a rock skull. Just climb up the rock skull and they will stop chasing you, because they're setting fire to everything. And that guy is killing himself with that fire weapon. So once that happens, just go down here into the eye, because you can kill most of them with a little trick that I've learned. I had to do this level a few times. Obviously, it's not easy. You make one mistake and that's it. Everything is gone. So if you can collect the weapons before they burn out, that's always good as well. And be careful with fire. Very careful. It is good because you can glide off, but deadly. See what happened in here? I cut that lamp. There's loads and loads of dynamite barrels underneath, and he killed them all with one fail sweep. Really, really good method of doing this thing in here. Then go down and pick up all the things that you can before they get completely destroyed, because it's you know, the arrows probably won't get destroyed, but like weapons set on fire, fruit and things like that, it's always nice to go and look for all of those things and try to grab them before they get destroyed by the fire. So we've completed now level 5, if I'm not mistaken, and now we're going to level 6. And level 6 is the one that you get a respite, and you get to, oh no, actually it's not this level. Is floor 7 that you get that. So this floor is deadly. So you get one of these things, and these guys, the stone talers, they're tough, but they're not as tough as us. So get some sort of arrows set up, get some weapon like a sword or something like that, and then climb on top of it, and you know, just hit him as much as you can. You see how much damage I'm dealing just by striking that thing, that rock that he's got. He's gonna kick you out, and he's gonna take a lot of energy, but look at how much we've done. So he's going down again. Just climb up again, and try and get away from, like, when he throws those hand rocks at you or arm rocks at you. You know, I wasn't being so lucky, but finally I managed to hit him a couple of times in that stone, and he fell down. But look how much damage he's dealing. So climb on top of it again, and that's it. It's done. It shouldn't be too hard, but you know, it's always very difficult when you've got nothing, and when you've got no armor. Any little damage that gets, you know, that hits you is gonna be pretty bad. In here, I couldn't find anything as well to eat. I don't know. There's a couple of boxes here. I think they're like metal boxes, and I wanted to get them. So I managed to, but there was nothing inside. I managed to break them, but there was nothing inside. So let's go to the respite now. So that's level 7. That is the respite, and this level here, you can just collect. There's no baddies in this level, so you can just collect whatever it's in the chest. Again, you can't save. You collect whatever is in the chest. You break the boxes behind it. There's somewhere where you can cook stuff. So in here you get quite a few weapons. Then break the boxes. You got some more arrows, and some raw drumsticks and raw birds. And then you come inside. On the other side, you're gonna get some mushrooms here, and then you get some apples, and you get some fish as well. So pick up everything that you see. There's some fish in here, carp. Pick them up and let's go and cook them now. So let's make as many meals as possible. You know, this is really, really good that we can do this, because it's tough, you know, like afterwards, after this level, it's going to be very tough. So, you know, make as many meals as you possibly can, and then let's go over to the next level. So that's level number 8. You got to remember there's 12 of them. So in floor 8, you got some Lyssophos on the other side. So just shoot an arrow, not to that thing, not to that blob. So just to attract them closer to the blob, and then shoot again to attract them closer to the blob, and then shoot the blob itself, and it will explode next to them. It takes a bit of energy, not much, but it takes a little bit of energy. So they're coming to you now. They saw you and they're coming to you, or so just try and, you know, not let them get close to you. Hide as much as you can, and while they're in the water, just shoot them in the head 3, 4, 5 times. You should have plenty of arrows now because you've collected some on the level before, and just get rid of them completely, and then pick up whatever they drop. In these water levels, under the water, sometimes there's things that you can pick up. So just make sure that you pick up all of that. You know, just get your magnesis out and scan the area, because many times I've found that there's like things inside. There's things under the water that you can pick up, and if you don't scan it with the magnesis, you won't know. Things like weapons and things like that. It's crucial that you try to get as much as you possibly can. Look, I've got almost no food at all, so let's go and eat something first before I completely die. Here we go. That's better. That's much better. And let's get rid of this Lyssophos in here, because he's driving me insane. This guy in here. But at least he doesn't come to you, so that's good, because he's gone now. And there's one final one. A couple of boxes here to the left that you can destroy. And there's a final one. Pick up all your arrows, of course, the ones that you missed, the ones that you failed. And see in here, there's a little bow. Just pick up that, and there's going to be one more on that side. Right there. You can pick up all these arrows that you're missing anyway, so it's not a big problem. But he's seen you now, and he's going crazy. But we're going to go and get rid of him. That's it, he's gone. You see, like, the platform is lit now, and you're going to be able to scan the area before you go in. There's going to be a few things in here. Oh, look, there's arrows down in the... There we go. There's an arrow here. You can pick that up. And there's loads of arrows on the other side as well. I don't know if I did it in this level, but I know that in a couple of the levels I scanned. Yeah, I did pick them all up. Just pick them all up. Don't leave anything behind, because you're going to need it for the next levels. I used my magnesis to scan the area to see if there was any chests buried in here, and I couldn't see any. But did you just notice that? See, there's a couple of things in there. One is like a metal box. There's a weapon, so you can pick all these things up. You know, in this metal box in here, I don't think I broke it, because sometimes it's not that easy. So and it destroys your weapons, and I wanted to keep all my weapons. Sometimes they don't have anything. I know the brown boxes, the wood boxes, they've got stuff always, but the metal ones don't, and I didn't want to have to waste another weapon. And there's a chest in here as well. I think there's some arrows in this chest. So, you know, just make sure you scan all the area. It's crucial, because you're going to need all these things. So once you collect the arrows, there's another weapon down here, you see? I don't think I can collect it. I think my weapon slots are all full. But I thought might as well just pick it up and make sure that they are full. And once you pick up all of the things that you've got in here, there's only a few more levels left. Did I break this box? Yeah, I did. See, nothing in there. Sometimes it's not worth it. These metal boxes are a hit and miss. Sometimes you get things in them, other times you get nothing, and you break the weapons that you've already got, so it's not cool. There's a guy shooting stuff in here. Get rid of it. And there's a flying one at the end. They are annoying, to say the least. In here, there's a chest floating near these 4 rocks in here. All you need to do is just select your rune cryonis and just create a box, like an ice block underneath it, and that will bring the chest up. I can't remember exactly what's on this chest. I think it's a bow, if I'm not mistaken. But there you go, just like this. Climb up the ice block and open it, and you should be able to get some goodies. Is it a bow? No, it's more arrows. But arrows are very important in this game. So in these trials specifically, there's a few more things shooting arrows at you. Look, this guy is going to come now. He is annoying, but it would be nice to get that the weapon that he's got. If I don't get rid of that shooting guy, then it's going to be a problem. So this guy here, you can get rid of it. Just hit him in the head. He's always bobbing around. It was tough. This one was tough. It's coming back to you. And try and get rid of it. There we go. Lightning rod. Let's drop this thing and pick up the lightning rod, because it's much more useful. And you know, if you see that a weapon is going, then it's better to do it. See, another thing in here. I think this is the box that I didn't break, because I didn't want to ruin any more of my weapons. Yeah, it didn't work with the lightning rod or this one, so I don't want to break anything else, so I just left it. Or did I break it? Yeah, see, now there's arrows in here. Yeah, I did break this one. There's a few of them that I didn't break because I didn't want to destroy my weapons. But this level here is very tough. They see you straight away, and it's very difficult to they come running to you straight away in this level, and they've got shields, so you can't do anything really. So if you go to the right in here and just swim underneath, they're gonna shoot at you. Be prepared to eat when you can, but just come up to this area here and eat whatever you got. I don't have anything else. And just, you know, they're going to be searching for you. They're climbing these stairs and you can just shoot them straight away. But they're underneath. They're looking for you, but they haven't seen you, you know. And just try to get rid of them this way, you know, like with them in the water. Because if they're coming on top of the platform, you're going to be in trouble. Try to get rid of one at a time. It's very difficult to do them all at the same time, especially with no armor. And eat as much as you can. The lightning rod is good because you electrocute them. So it's always nice and get away from the spit. They're always spitting. And this guy here, that one is gone now. So you got 2 more to go, and it's still, you know, one has got arrows and things like that. They're shooting at you. They are deadly, these ones in here. But once you finish this level, then I think the last level is the toughest one. Obviously, the last level is always the toughest one. But this guy in here is stuck down there. Once he comes up, just shoot him in the head, or strike him with a sword, because he's got no weapons. You picked up all the weapons. He can't do much. He does it still. He can spit at you and all sorts, but it's much easier to get rid of him. But you know, this one I had to do it. I had to redo the whole thing 3 times because of this one. This one is a tough one. See, I can't break this box. I need to get some. Here we go. 10 arrows, 15 arrows actually, which is very handy. There's a couple of boxes on the other side. I don't know if I collected all of them. There's a couple of weapons there. can't remember exactly what these are. Is a shield, so that's always handy. And there's another one in there. I think it's like a boomerang sort of thing. So it's I mean, I couldn't pick up any more. I didn't collect the 2 other things because I was having trouble breaking the wooden box. So I didn't think I could break the metal ones. So in this one in here, you need to do it like this. Shoot a arrow at the rope holding the raft, and then just shoot the guys on the side. 1 shot in the head and they're done. Don't let them hit you. There you go. See, second one is done. And then let's go and hit the third one. Once you shoot them, they fall in the water and that's it. They're done. But it is tough. Just leave yourself with as little as possible to do. Because if there's too many in here, then it's going to be tough for you to deal with them. But it should be okay. I've got almost no food again, and just run. If you've got just as little hearts like I've got, just run, because or else they're gonna catch you, and that's it. You know, you'll have to restart all over again, and you're near the end, so you don't want to have to restart all over again. Pick up all the things that you can, and collect whatever is inside. See, mighty bananas. It's really cool because you can eat now. I can have some food. But see, they fell in the water and that's it. They're gone. You know, they're not like the Lysithos. The Lysithos can go in the water. These guys, they fall in the water and they die. And that's it. Now pick up whatever is in here. There's a chest in the platform further down. Just glide over there. A couple more boxes here. More fire arrows. You need them. And the chest on the other side doesn't have much. But there's a bow here as well, and the chest you can just do it, you know, get your magnesis out and open it. Fire arrows, always handy to have. So nothing else in here. I scoured this place as well, and just make your way up to the top of the platform, and that's it. You've completed this level as well. It is this one is a tough one. You know, I didn't like to do this one, but if you get them all as the raft comes down, then you're going to be able to, you know, do much better than if you leave them all in their platforms. They will kill you instantly. It's very tough, this level. So this is another level done, and now we're going to go into level number 12, last one, and look who's waiting for you. You know, with this one in here, I had to get the best weapon I possibly could and sneak next to him. I've only got 2 hearts, but I've got food, so I'm gonna eat and make sure that I've got plenty of health, or at least I should have ate, because with 2 hearts, if it touches me, that is pretty much it. So I use this technique in here, but because I haven't got the power, Rivali's Gale, or I can't remember if it's Rivali's Gale. No, it's not Rivali's Gale. I couldn't do it. And you know, the island is so small. This Hinox, it just, you know, it was a couple of steps and he was next to me, and I couldn't run away. But I managed to, you know, strike him in the eye and take some of the weapons that he's got on his neck. Those weapons are really, really cool. So eat as much as you possibly can. And see these weapons in here? I took a knight's broadsword and a knight's bow, and they're really handy to have. He's covering his eye now, so it's really tough. Just keep on running, and you won't cover his eye for long. And that's you know, keep striking him. Don't stand under his feet. He touches you with, you know, he stamps on you once, and that's it. You have to restart the whole level. It is the toughest part, I think, you know, once this is done, that's it. You've completed all the beginning trials. So just run around. Don't let him touch you. And once he's done, then that's it. It's all done. The last platform is It will drop a couple of things more because they were tied around his neck if you didn't pick them all up. So Knight's Shield and a bit of wood. Scan the area around. I think there is a box in here as well. Yeah, I think there's a box, but I ignored it because, you know, I didn't know if there was any more levels after that, and I didn't want to lose any of my weapons, so I ignored that one. But you don't need to do that. There's no more weapons afterwards because this is the last level. So once you finally get into the end, then you have to put the sword into an altar, and it will basically give your sword more power, and that's the beginning trials completed. So I guess this is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, or if this video helped you, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel for more content like this. I'm always uploading Breath of the Wild videos, and there's still many more to come. I am running out of all of the DLC ones. I've got the middle trials and the hard trials in the EX, in this one, EX Sword. Yeah, after that, I don't know exactly how many more are there, but there are quite a few still to come. So I guess this is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.